Hello, I'm Luxarcana and today we're back in the save file and we're going to test some more bunk beds. This time our tester sim Nadine is not alone. Today the tester family is helping her. Because she needs some kids and, you know, she doesn't want to become a mother yet. So yeah, as you can see, this is still functional, and when I tell Nadine to go to bed now, this is all still working. As we discovered in the last update, there are a lot more things that now work. So last time, when we would slot the bed over this bed, it was unfunctional. It would only work if we do it this way, and this was basically the only combo that would work for bunk beds at all. But now we can do a little bit more. We can finally put a sofa down there, and as you can see, it also snaps, just like the bunk bed did. For those of you who didn't watch the last video, I explained the whole snapping thing like this. Imagine you have your desk and you have your computer. You can't place the computer anywhere, even with move objects on, only on desks. And that's basically how bunk beds work too. It works with snapping. So now, when we go here, we can tell Nadine to go to sleep, and we can tell Mareike, our tester kid, to sit on the couch, and both is functional at the same time. Which is pretty awesome. We can do a lot more things with bunk beds now too. The main thing that you can take away from this is test your bunk beds. A lot of things are still not functional. If they don't snap, you can almost be certain that they're not functional. For example, a double bed now snaps. You see, it snaps to this point. And it has to be this point. If you all place it, it won't work. You can use a couch and it snaps. If you all place it, it won't work. So let's see if this works. It doesn't work. And this is exactly what I want to talk about today. Because yes, bunk beds got updated and they're a lot better now. Like couches can work, double beds, and yeah. Some dressers work also. If we go back into the build mode and we remove the desk and put the dresser in the middle, then go back, the bed will suddenly work. Again, it has to do with snapping. The dresser snapped in the middle. And that is kind of a problem, to say the least, because as we discovered last time, this tile here, this tile, if you put something here, it is functional. If you put something here on the second tile, it is not. Now we can put something in between where it snaps and it's functional too, which is pretty cool, but it's not what we want. We want more. So let me demonstrate some things that I found out that cause problems. Because boy oh boy, there's a lot. Let's start with some of the items where you think they should at least be a little bit functional. You know, like putting a Bluffy or a toy chest. Bluffy doesn't work. Toy chest also doesn't work. Okay, let's swap it. We discovered last time this tile should work, right? For most things it still works if you put them on this tile, but you can't put anything on this tile still, which is still the main problem. And that's a problem that they haven't fixed, they just have added other items to slot. And if you're building and you wanna make a cute kids room, yeah, there's a lot of things that will limit you still. Nadine can go to sleep and our little Mareike can go draw a picture. If she would ever care to do so. Mareike, do you mind? So it also just works on this tile, otherwise the kit will apparently just bug out, which is very, very strange. If you want to do another bed and put it like this, it works, but it has to snap. And also, if you want to put a dresser next to it, or like a little side table, let's take this one. Nadine? Mareike? Exactly. Nadine can't get to the bunk bed now, because of the side table, which is really, really stupid. While testing, I also thought, okay, side tables won't work. What about a shelf? Like, shelves should work, right? They're not interfering with anything, like putting a shelf up there maybe even. Let's do that in a second so you can see what I mean. For some reason, down here, shelf is no problem. But some of the shelves, they suddenly make the bunk bed unfunctional when you put them up there. I think it works with this one, but it especially works with the kiddie shelf for some reason. Okay, so for shelves I just had to do a little bit of more testing because I had builds where it worked and I had builds where it didn't work. This time I couldn't recreate the problem. I think it might have something to do with what you put on the shelf. Like if you put an empty shelf, it works and Nadine will still go to sleep. I'm not sure if it works with every shelf because I also had problems with that, so be careful when using shelves. Most of my problems I had with this shelf, with like the rainbow shelf, and when I put stuff on this, but for some reason right now it works, which I don't know why, and I'm kind of afraid to ask questions right now, and I'm just happy that it works. And I kind of wish it worked in the other build too. If you like, I'll place something there. For some reason, now it works too. It didn't work before. So we place this here now. And yeah, still working. And even putting a shelf down here is still making it work. And putting stuff on the shelf, let's see if this still works. Because I also had problems with that before. Yeah, it works. So what we can conclude is that shelves are a good replacement if you want to have a side table. Also, it looks kind of cute up there. But be careful, I did have save files where it didn't work. So always playtest. And yeah, please remember, this part of the bunk bed is fine to put stuff. This part, maybe not. If it doesn't snap and you want it like a little bit more on this part of the bunk bed, playtest it. It might not be functional. So yeah, I hope this helped you if you still have problems with bunk beds and making them functional. And I also hope that the little shelf idea helps you if you want to have, you know, something more there, because apparently that works now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little small how to bunk bed update video, and I see you in whichever video you will watch next. Bye!